welcome to the first feature of our 2020 Miss Asian Global Virtual Pageant. I'm Kim Huynh, your host. We're excited to celebrate our 35th anniversary this year, despite the global challenges we face. We have amazing delegates who have worked extremely hard to share their messages of hope and compassion with the community. The first segment of our competition is the Minute Me videos. Each of our delegates has created a 1-minute clip to share their personalities, talent, and passions. Now, join me as we meet our 2020 delegates.
Hi, my name is Marissa Chin, and I am proudly representing the Chinese community of Hercules. When I was younger, I was bullied for being different, for being Chinese. This made me feel ashamed of my heritage. It wasn't until I attended UC Davis that I was able to experience the power of inclusivity. I surrounded myself with open-minded people that taught me to embrace my differences rather than try to fit in. I was fortunate enough to work as a peer advisor, empowering the next generation of students by creating a welcoming environment so no one would have to feel the way I did growing up. Currently, I'm a tech recruiter at a financial tech startup in San Francisco, where I am able to continue my fight for diversity and inclusion in the workplace, giving everyone an equal chance, regardless of their background. By finally embracing who I am, I have found what I enjoy doing, which includes spending time with my cats, working out, and traveling the world with the goal of visiting the cities where my parents were born. More recently, I've been making an effort to get to know my neighbors, to see things from a new perspective, and to shift my mindset when needed. I believe a community that fosters inclusion will bring us together, not tear us apart. Change begins with us, and I'm excited for what this journey has in store.
Set. Hi, my name is Vivo, and currently I am a physician assistant. And you might think my job is like this, but actually it's like this. While many things have changed due to the pandemic, my mission in advocating for more healthcare access for the uninsured population has remained the same. I hold this mission close to my heart because when my family and I first immigrated to the US, we could not afford healthcare. We rely heavily on nonprofit organizations to help my mother get treatment for her thyroid disease. My experience inspired me to pursue medicine so that one day I could help those who need healthcare but cannot afford it. Now, I work at an underserved area at a clinic that is part of the Human and Health Services, which allows us to see uninsured patients during this global pandemic without any charge. Besides medicine, my other passion includes performing and teaching Vietnamese dances, filming makeup tutorial videos, challenging myself, learning a new dance, trying something new, and mentor students so that one day they could give back to the community and help people like my mother who needed healthcare but could not afford it.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Nguyen. I was born and raised in sunny Southern California, but my home and my heart are now in San Francisco Bay Area as a proud representative of the Vietnamese community of San Jose, California. During the early parts of my life, I struggled with a state of depression during college, and later learned that not having access to the proper knowledge and resources only added to my declining mental health. However, today, as a new graduate with a Master's in Public Health, I am working towards new ways to ensure my community will have more access to these important resources. As the program coordinator of the In Solidarity project at San Jose State University, I now help to add my understanding of my community's health to the field of mental health to increase mental health awareness. My mission now is to build future leaders by educating and empowering students to take action and increasing their knowledge base and become advocates for mental health awareness among the Asian American community. In my spare time, I find peace and happiness in gardening, practicing aerial hoop, and having Zoom dates with my family and friends. Please join me on my new journey with Miss Asian Global. I hope to see you there.
My name is Natalie, and I represent the Vietnamese community in Boston. Growing up in Vietnam, I volunteered as a tour guide for foreigners and produced videos about Vietnamese cuisine and culture. That's when I realized my passion to connect people from different cultural backgrounds When I went to college in the US, I joined a marching band and learned about the idea of diversity. I connected American and international students through my tea club. I enjoyed reading, watching hockey games, and modeling. As a healthcare data engineer, I make sure that doctors can gain access to accurate and cohesive data, and I discovered how learning to code early helps to build a problem-solving mindset. That's why I found a theme for Vietnam, to teach thousands of students to code online free of charge. I love to be a part of something bigger than myself, including being a meaningful part of Miss Asian Global.
My name is Megan Lowe, and I'm proud to represent the Chinese American community of El Cerrito in the Bay Area. I've always been interested in design, medicine, and engineering, and after I graduated last spring from UC Davis with a degree in mechanical engineering, I landed my dream role as a research and development engineer who designs and improves medical devices. While pursuing this career, I noticed that I was only one of a few females among my peers. My goal is to now inspire other young women to go after engineering, to not only better the representation, but to also bring new perspectives in the industry. Outside of work, I like to bake, create digital and physical art, and make jewelry to further exercise the artistic side of me. I strive for the betterment of not only myself, but also the community. By constantly learning, I'll be able to develop new ideas, and I'm excited to see where this journey will take me.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm proud to be Chinese American. I was born and raised in San Francisco, and I currently live in beautiful British Columbia. During my time at UC Santa Barbara, I found my calling for humanitarian service. This led me to work in Syria, where I delivered critical aid to Syrian refugees, volunteer in Fukushima, Japan, after the nuclear disaster, and start a nonprofit at the age of 22, which was recognized by the Clinton Foundation. Eventually, this path evolved into a personal mission to fight for equality and protect the world's most vulnerable people. Now, as an entrepreneur, I'm utilizing my skills in business and innovation to tackle society's biggest challenges. My company, Prototype Thinking Labs, trains Fortune 500 organizations in a revolutionary method, originally developed at GoogleX. When I'm not working, I love to dance, hike, create makeup tutorials, and explore everything this world has to offer. The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. I'm Olivia Wong, and I was put on this earth to be a champion for equality.
Hi, my name is Justin Liu. I'm born in China, I travel around the world, and now I'm a commercial pilot in Florida. Growing up as the only child in China, I've always been shy to make friends. Dogs were my companion and that I can always feel relaxed and happy around, but I have also felt so much compassion for the huge amount of mistreated animals in China. And that planted a seed in my heart, and I want to change the situation. Moving on, after I graduated from high school, I have worked in Africa. There, I learned to speak Spanish and French myself, and I discovered my passion for mechanics, which led to my pilot career. And most importantly, Africa taught me what kindness truly is. And that opened my heart. It reminds me of the childhood goal I always wanted to achieve: help the animals. My plan is to use my future success in commercial aviation as a beginning, and to help establish and equip the animal shelter in China, and eventually set up a global pet adoption program. I hope that will inspire others to practice kindness, not just animals, but also the world. It may be a small dream, but I am determined. My name is Justin Liu, and I hope you can join me on the journey.
Hi, my name is Julia Nguyen. I am a Vietnamese American born and raised in San Jose, California. My life passion has always been without question within the medical field, specifically pharmacy. As a first-generation college student, I recently graduated with a dual degree in Doctorate of Pharmacy and a Master's in Public Health. My desires to pursue pharmacy stems from my curiosity to understand how drugs work in the body and how the body reacts to these drugs, as well as dosing, side effects, and drug interactions so that I can properly help others understand the medications that they are taking. I hope to use my knowledge to provide education on medication safety and adherence to people in my community, in addition to helping loved ones to improve their health and quality of life. Aside from pharmacy, I'm just your average girl who loves to go on food adventures, boba, and bunnies. I am excited to be part of Miss Asian Global to expand my network and gain more exposure to my community to understand their health needs so that I can better serve and make a difference in everyone's health.
When I was 5, my family immigrated to the Go Mountain, Gyeogamsan, which is the Chinese name for San Francisco. However, we quickly realized that it was no Go Mountain, and life in America was harder than we had expected. I am Lily Lee, and I am here to voice the Chinese immigrant story, a story of hardship, hard work, and hope. Unlike the common view that Asians are the model minority, I actually grew up in a low-income environment because my parents didn't speak English. I knew that education was the key to success. Through my hard work, I was accepted to Lowell High School and earned a full scholarship to UC Berkeley, where I worked half-time to help my family achieve our American dream of buying a house. I've since started 2 companies, and I'm now a successful program manager at a Fortune 1 company. My hobbies are volunteering, singing, and playing with my pets. My dream is to become a policymaker and create a nonprofit to empower immigrants through better education. I hope my story can inspire others that by focusing on our education and persevering, we can all achieve our dreams.
My name is Victoria Lee. I'm proud to represent the Taiwanese and Chinese American community of Fremont, California, and I am a rising senior at Mission San Jose High School. Born in Fremont, California, I was positively influenced by the innovative spirit of the Silicon Valley. When I was 5 years old, I moved to Shanghai, China, and relocated back to Fremont in the recent years. With this experience, I got to appreciate and learn more about both culture. I am a competitive international Latin and standard dancer. Dancing has become an indispensable part of my life, and it has also empowered me to join fundraising events and explore my other potentials. Noticing the hidden environmental problems and concerns with human health, my team and I have initiated projects to solve these issues and raise awareness of neurological diseases. With the Miss Asian Global Pageant, I want to inspire and encourage the young generation to discover their potentials and build the courage to take on more challenges and active roles in making their community a better place.
Xin chào, Ni hao. My name is Yi Fun. I am 24 years old and I am proud to represent the Vietnamese and Chinese community of Sacramento. I grew up in Vietnam and moved to the United States when I was 10 years old. For 2 years, I volunteered in Cao Bang, Vietnam to provide free medical, surgical, dental, and vision care for the poor. My dream is to become a physician assistant. I want to start my own nonprofit organization to provide free medical care for the underserved community around the world, changing one life at a time. During my free time, I love to cook, stay active and strong, travel, and try new food. I have learned that no matter what our mission or passion, we can always make more of a positive impact together.
We do these things not because they are easy, but because they are hard. When we acknowledge real growth is on the other side of adversity, we become the best version of ourselves. Identifying who we truly are is key to sharing our gifts with the world. My name is Lian Ho, and I'm proud to represent the Vietnamese community of Chicago. My mission is to help others find their true self, because only then will the world get to experience their unique contributions. I was a suppressed bookworm most of my life, and after my third degree, I prioritized my dreams. Culture representation is my platform, and it's how I express my authentic self to the world. My startup, Fat Milk, a Vietnamese coffee brand, is meant to embody the resilience and courage behind Vietnam's history. My second company, Yip, means to help in Vietnamese, and it's a direct representation of my love for nature's beauty. I strive to do my part and leave hope for the next generation. And to do that, I push myself to do challenging things every day. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
My name is Tara Nash, and I'm one of your delegates to be Miss Asian Global. Wait, you're probably wondering how I got here. It all started when my mom immigrated here from Hong Kong. When I was young, I watched my mom get extremely sick, and as her sole caretaker, I witnessed her struggle as an immigrant in healthcare. This led to my drive to make a change in our immigrant support systems and reinstill a sense of trust back into the community. As a UC Berkeley pre-med, I worked with the pre-health community in providing resources to understand the various aspects of becoming a doctor. I also volunteered at the Special Needs Aquatics program and worked as a sports medicine intern with Cal Athletics. At both these opportunities, I could learn how to care and treat a diverse range of patients. Today, as a 2020 graduate, I work with my local Asian American community while preparing myself for med school. I had the honor of volunteering amongst the Chinese community as Miss Tsingtao 2018. This experience helped me learn more about my Asian American identity and the daily challenges these communities face. Now with Miss Asian Global, I aspire to use this network to continue advocating for improved immigrant healthcare and education. I am Huang Mei Hua, Tara Nash. 다제.
I'm Ripka, and I'm proud to represent the Japanese community of Australia. My big sister, who's my role model, introduced me to skincare at a young age. She used to practice on me while completing her esthetician studies. She encouraged me to be curious, to challenge what I saw in the industry, which actually taught me to challenge the status quo in life. I finished my master's degree while living in China. What a beautiful culture. It was here that I understood how important it is to inspire others to be curious, to challenge the world. That community challenge is just as important as self-challenge. I've made it my mission to inspire others so that they have the potential to grow within their communities. Now I'm settled in Australia and doubling down my efforts to launch a skincare company, a company that helps people express their confidence, their inner and outer beauty, their own culture. I will utilize inspirational, educational marketing approaches to always question, how can we make this better? How can we push the accepted limits? My legacy will continue to inspire and educate people to always challenge the status quo. This is who I am and who I will be. My name is Diamond Ripka.
Kill you makes you strong.
Hello, my name is Sheila Rao, but I go by Stella. I am from Cupertino, California. I attend San Jose State University, and I am proud to represent the South Asian community in the Bay Area. My parents immigrated from India to the Bay Area before I was born. Growing up, societal pressure and genetic factors led me to struggle with anxiety and depression. In the 10th grade, I faced nerve damage in my wrists. My strength had been what defined me, made me feel respected, and helped me cope with my anxiety. In the next chapter of my life, I chose to educate myself by studying psychology. This is also when I discovered baking. My passions collided when I was given an assignment in my first college class to do something creative. This was the launch of my business, Delegate Bakery, a bakery to destigmatize mental illness by educating others and providing resources to those in need. My bakery is also a way for me to spread my message of open-mindedness. Information is only good if it's absorbed, and what better way to absorb it than in the form of a cake? There is beauty in having the strength to stand together. So stand with me on my journey to fight stigma against mental illness and enjoy a piece of cake with me along the way.
Hello, my name is Kathy Pham. I am 25 years old from San Jose, California. I truly want to lead the current and future generations of petite women in hopes to take bigger leaps in the fashion, beauty, and entertainment industries. With the help of my platform, PetiteGirls.com, I hope that I can continue inspiring, empowering, and connecting with petite women from all over the world. But it didn't start there. I started off designing and creating garments that would fit and flatter the petite frame. So when I'm not working or blogging, I enjoy surrounding myself in nature or around animals. There's something about the two that really makes me calm and de-stress. I am so inspired and determined to not only form a large community of petite women on PetiteGirls.com, but I hope that I can take bigger leaps in the fashion industry.
Hi, my name is Emily Pai, and I'm excited to invite you on this journey through my life. I'm from Fremont, California, and I'm very proud to be representing the Taiwanese community in this new adventure. My defining characteristic is empathy, and with this trait, I've been able to push for the growth and betterment of our society. I've been a creative soul for as long as I can remember, and I'm greatly motivated by my core love of growth. Now I use my creativity to carry information through art. My passion for making an impact on social issues resulted in growing my own business through thrifting secondhand fashion. With the profits, I'm able to donate to organizations that directly help those in need. Finally, I'm constantly working to improve my coding skills so one day my business can thrive and I can have a stronger impact on standing social issues. At the end of the day, I'm eternally grateful for the opportunity I've been given to grow, especially at Miss Asian Global. I strongly believe in being a role model for future generations and will always push myself forward so others may follow my lead. I hope you'll walk hand in hand with me on this journey.
Me, Daisy, grew up in SF and left to New York and LAC. Proud to represent the Chinese community, travel the world, vision unfurled post-university. Within the 6 months of risk and self-trust, confidence a must, hard times and disgust. Now empowered, I launch a sales career. They say it's a boys' club to fear, path unclear. And 5 years later, and now inspired, led a team of great hires, 6-figure deals I perspired. My plan is to span more women into sales. Believe it's in their core, they'll be blazing the trails. I'm a VISIONBOARD, just you see. Sales transpired to independency. Gradually, I built my business equity. Essentially, I rent towels relentlessly. Created for travelers fundamentally. Love to spend time with friends and family. I meditate and read to stimulate me mentally. Physically, I go on runs endlessly. Try new things and being comfortable is me. I will share with the world as it sets us free. Eventually declare this as a decree. You see, life can be full of what ifs, and life is too short for what ifs. Hey, there's more than meets the eye. And not ask myself why, since life is too short for what ifs.
We hope you enjoyed your first glimpse of our 2020 delegates. Don't forget to tune in on Thursday when we showcase their Healthy Me videos. Our delegates will share their messages of physical, mental, and global health right here on Facebook Live. And of course, be sure to tune in on Saturday, August 29th for the live broadcast of our 35th annual Miss Asian Global Pageant. Thank you, everyone, and good night. See you all soon.